Hi, I'm Todd Heike. I'm the owner of Dakota Angler here in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, with this week's 2-minute fishing report. Well, folks, Mother Nature finally cooperated with us and gave us a very nice weekend. Temperatures warmed up nice Saturday and Sunday. Not as much wind, a little bit more wind on Sunday than what we saw on Saturday, but that definitely allowed a lot of people to hit the water this weekend, and a lot of people went out targeting the perch. And that's where we're going to start with this week's report. Is talking about the perch bite. Obviously, as the temperatures cool, when we're talking about actual air temperatures, that will also have an impact on the water temperatures, and they've been dropping dramatically. In some areas, been reporting mid to upper 60s. So again, they continue to cool off, and that will only impact the bite around the area for the better. As far as the perch bite is concerned, the lakes that produced perch this past week included Swan, North and South Rush, Hazelton, Reed, as well as Big Stone, Spirit Lake by DeSmit, Thompson, Dry Lake by Willow Lake, a few more at Ponset. That started showing signs of life on Sunday the way it looked like right now. And then also Madison, Island, Wall, and Twin, just north of Humboldt. Now, what have people been using to catch those perch this past week? Again, like we've been talking about the previous week, ice fishing equipment, ice fishing jigs, drop chain lures such as the Pilkies, the D-chain Castmasters, also tungsten jigs like the ones that you're seeing behind me from Acme Tackle. Guys, that you have tungsten jigs in your tackle box for ice fishing, pull them out and use them this next week for the perch. And as far as the bait is concerned, waxworms, maggots, and then also small minnows. Now the walleye bite around the area has slowed a little bit, but again showing signs of life with the cooler water temperatures. The lakes up in the northeast that produce walleye included Wabae, Bitter, North and South Rush, a few at Swan, but on the smaller side, and then also Opitz, Big Stone, and Reed. And then also down the southeastern part of the state, those lakes included Thompson, Sinai, Dry Lake by Willow Lake, Ponset, again, a few showing signs of life, hopefully. A few at Henry, as well as Madison, Diamond, Island, and Twin. And remember, the Twin is the trophy lake for walleyes, where you can only have one, and it has to be over 28 inches long. Now, what have guys been doing to catch the walleyes? You name it. It's been done this past week. You name the presentation, guys are doing it. Whether or not they're jigging, throwing swim baits, snap jigging, also pulling plugs, and then also bottom bouncing with crawlers. They're covering a lot of water, but when they get in there, it seems like most of them, when they find the fish, they're jigging for them at this point in time. Well, folks, the past couple of weeks, we talked about ice fishing during the summertime. Well, in this week's version of Todd's Tackle Tips, we're going to actually talk about ice fishing, mainly the Dakota Angler Ice Institute, scheduled for right here in Sioux Falls at the Sioux Falls Arena and Convention Center, November 13th through the 15th. Folks, you want to tell all your family, friends, anyone that ice fishes, that Sioux Falls is going to be the place that you're going to want to be November 13th through the 15th. The reason why is because it's probably going to be one of very few ice shows across the entire upper Midwest, and it's going to be the place where you're not going to find anything cheaper than right here at the Ice Institute, November 13th through the 15th. We've been working closely with the City of Sioux Falls Health Department to ensure that we take steps that ensures your safety as much as we possibly can. In other words, we're going to encourage masks. We're not going to require them, but we're going to encourage them. We're also going to have hand sanitizer stations across the entire event site, as well as at every booth. And we're also going to encourage social distancing, and we're also going to encourage personal responsibility. I can't be sitting there looking out for everyone, but folks, you know what you need to do, and that's what we're encouraging people to do. So again, we're taking steps to ensure the safety of all the vendors that are going to be there, as well as all of the people that are attending. So we're asking your cooperation at the event site. But again, that's a ways away yet, but what I want to make sure you all understand is that we're going to have it November 13th to the 15th. It is the biggest event that we've ever had. We have more vendors than what you've ever seen before. A lot of vendors from Minnesota now that are not going to the St. Paul Ice Show, they're coming here. So again, you're not going to want to miss it, folks. November 13th through the 15th, Sioux Falls Arena and Convention Center. Now it's time to take a look at a few photos that you sent in to me this past week. And remember, folks, if you'd like your photo included in next week's version of the 2-Minute Fishing Report, please send it to me. Send it to todd@dakotaangler.com or post it to our Facebook wall. And if I use your photo, your name will be entered into a monthly drawing for a $25 gift certificate. And folks, before we end this week's report, if you have any suggestions on how we can improve the report from week to week, please let us know. Or if there's topics that you would like me to discuss, let me know that as well. You can send us a message on Facebook or send us an email at todd@dakotaangler.com, or feel free to give us a call at 605-336-9132. Well, folks, that's this week's version of the 2-Minute Fishing Report for Dakota Angler. I'm the owner, Todd Heitkamp, and as we say around here, fish on! We'll see you next week. And again, thanks for watching. Stay healthy and stay safe.